And in fact, if we are very honest, as football coaches that we all are in this room, what is the job of a football head coach or manager? To have a clear idea of how my team should play. Let us have a look again at Liverpool and Jürgen Klopp. If you look at their development, and let's just have a close look at their three strikers. They have Mo Salah, they have Roberto Firmino, and they have Sadio Mane. Three foreign players from three different countries, and all three of them, two of them I had myself. Roberto Firmino was my last signing in Hoffenheim. I can tell you, all those three players, including Mo Salah, were, when they came to Europe, or now to Liverpool, not natural-born ball winners. None of them. They were not the kind of players that everybody said, wow, they are pressing machines. No. So all the things that happened at Liverpool was the job of the coach and his coaching staff. The way they played in the last 3-4 years on that high level, this intense kind of football, was the job of the coach. And this shows you what is possible and what can happen if a coach with a mindset and with a clear idea of how his team should play, what can happen. Let me tell you another thing, and this was the same was true with our Leipzig team. Suppose Jürgen Klopp, or myself, or Julian Nagelsmann, or Ralf Hasenhüttl had informed our players at 12 o'clock at midnight, we will meet in our training ground in 1 hour's time, and then we have a meeting in the locker room at 1 o'clock in the middle of the night, and then we play 2 times 15 minutes, 11 against 11. 2 teams. They would have played im Schlaf, as we say, by sleep, or in this automatically high-speed pressing, counter-pressing, transitional football, because it was in their hearts, in their brains, and in their veins. And in fact, if we are very honest, as football coaches that we all are in this room, what is the job of a football head coach or manager? To have a clear idea of how my team should play. This can be more the Pep Guardiola style, or the Diego Simeone style, or the Hansi Flick style, or the Jürgen Nagelsmann style, or the Jürgen Klopp style. Those are variations, different areas where Pep Guardiola is more the kind of coach who likes technical players, whereas Jürgen Klopp more likes the heavy metal band players, you know. But what they all have in common is that they exactly know how this kind of football they want to play, what it looks like. They have in their brains the video of the perfect game. They have it in their minds and on their minds. And the job of a football manager is to transform this idea of football into the heads, hearts, brains, veins of your players. This is what I tell motivation. Motivation for me is a transfer of belief, conviction, idea of football. The other things to have a good speech in front of the game, before the game, that you try to inflame, to inspire the players. This has got nothing to do, in my opinion, with motivation. This is inspiration. But motivation is a transformation of my idea. But in order to do that, you need to be aware, what kind of football do you really want to play? Now, I'm not talking about a little bit of this, a little bit of that, maybe a little bit of that, a little bit of pressing. I mean, come on, what is a little bit of pressing? A little bit of pressing is like a little bit of pregnant. I mean, either you are pregnant or not. Either you want to play pressing or not. But not, please, not a little bit of pressing. Huh? But you know what I mean. The idea needs to be in your brains yourself first. In order to be able to educate, to teach, to develop your own team, you need to make sure, what kind of football do I want to play? And this is what all the top coaches in Europe have in common. And the great thing, for me, the exciting thing, is to watch those different kind of... I mean, if you see, even without glasses, Atletico Madrid play, not knowing, maybe you come from a different planet and you see them play. From the very first minute, you realize this is Diego Simeone football. This is Thomas Tuchel football. This is Jürgen Klopp football. This is whatsoever football. And this is what it's all about. In my opinion, this is one of the major jobs of football coaches to make this transformation happen.